Today's horoscope, Aquarius September 13th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. With a Sun-Jupiter square today, you may be swinging from a generous mood to a more serious frame of mind. Jupiter has been encouraging you to take a risk with your heart or your creativity these days, but the Sun is stirring the desire for deeper bonds and connections. This mini struggle can come to a head now. Watch that you don't take risks that are over the top, particularly with money, as instincts for financial matters may be out of step temporarily. You might also be a little unsure of someone's feelings for you. There can be some confusion about whether you want light or intense interactions. The day advances with a focus on strategy instead of expectations, and it feels right to pace yourself and make plans. Good energy is with you for sorting, particularly on practical levels. You may be taking care of loose ends on a financial or business matter. You will literally feel like you're soaring to cloud 9 today. Our great luminary, the mighty Sun, is sizzling into a square across the sky from our great benefic, glorious Jupiter, dancing in your solar house of true love, romance, and dating. The energy will erupt like fireworks and encourage you to follow your heart's greatest desires. Engage in passion and pleasure to the highest degrees that you can. Live lavishly and like you deserve the happiness of the gods. Just don't end up spiraling off into a fantasy that isn't built on truth. What should you invest in? Expect to feel like you have been caught between a hard place and a rock when the Sun in Virgo squares Jupiter in Gemini. You may struggle to strike a financial balance. Every time you feel like you are on track, a fun opportunity pops up. Likewise, you could also sacrifice a ton of fun opportunities to stay on track with your financial plans and goals. You may want to consider how you can find balance between being financially responsible while still having a little bit of fun. You are a very busy person, and your mind has been running 1,000 miles a minute for a few weeks now. Today's energy will help take some of the pressure off your overactive mind. Take advantage of this transit to let yourself get involved in a physical activity that you really enjoy: ice skating, fencing, climbing. The sky's the limit. If flamenco dancing is something you love but never do, this is something you need to pay attention to. Postponing what you love to do is exactly what happens when an overactive mind takes over. Here is a day when you alone will be in command. The vibrations at the moment won't be helping you a lot, but they won't slow you down either. So, you're going to have an open field of action to make your place in society and in your sentimental life. Count only on your capacity to change the course of events and try to respect everyone among your family and your friends. Speeding things up will allow you to set up your initiatives and to harvest their fruit in the long term. As Mercury enters the final 2 weeks in your financial sector, marking the end of all planetary activity for the year on this front, the timing of the moon's return to an intuitive and imaginative part of your chart is ideal. Having started the week in your career sector and forming a positive connection with both planets in your income sector, this presents an opportunity to boost your financial confidence and imagination while leveraging Mercury's sharp financial acumen. A week after Mars returned to your busy work sector to begin what could be the busiest 2 months of the year, a clash with the moon is going to put how well you know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off to the test. This is a fleeting but also timely, for you are also moving into some of the most romantically charged days of the year. Daily Planetary Overview. How do you create your own luck? It's a question we all ask ourselves at some point. Sometimes it feels like luck just happens to others, but the truth is, you have more power over your fortune than you might think. Today, as the Sun in Virgo squares Jupiter in Gemini, the universe is offering you a little cosmic push, a gentle friction that encourages you to take control of your destiny by making adjustments in your life to invite abundance. You might notice that you're feeling more confident today, especially when it comes to your future. Perhaps it's because you've gathered all the information you need to move forward, and now you're ready to put that knowledge to good use. Have you ever had a moment where everything just seems to click? That's what today's energy is all about, using the tools and insights you've been collecting to take the next step. But here's the thing, While you're feeling inventive and full of ideas, you might also notice that it's hard to harness that creativity into concrete action. Have you ever felt like you had a million great ideas, but didn't know where to start? It's that paralysis by analysis feeling, where you want everything to be perfect before you take the plunge. Today, it's okay to slow down and really consider your options before jumping into something new. Give yourself the grace to pause, reflect, and strategize before you make your next move. When it comes to your relationships, today's energy may stir up a bit of impulsiveness. You might be tempted to act on a whim, especially in matters of the heart, but be mindful misunderstandings and tensions could arise if you're not careful. Have you ever said something in the heat of the moment, only to wish you could take it back? We've all been there. So, today, try to be thoughtful in your communication and actions, especially with those you care about. A little patience can go a long way in avoiding unnecessary conflict. On a more practical note, you may feel the urge to spend on things you don't really need. Maybe it's a spontaneous shopping spree or indulging in a little too much food and drink whatever it is, keep an eye on those temptations. It's easy to get caught up in the moment, but remember, true abundance isn't about having more stuff. It's about feeling content and fulfilled with what you already have. Have you ever treated yourself to something, only to regret it later? Today is all about finding balance between treating yourself and staying mindful of what truly brings you joy. In fact, a meaningful conversation with someone special today could be especially rewarding. Whether it's a heart-to-heart with a partner, a deep discussion with a friend, or an enlightening chat with a mentor, this interaction will leave you feeling positive and uplifted. Have you ever had a conversation that left you feeling more connected and inspired? Those are the moments that remind us of the power of genuine connection. When it comes to financial matters, you're handling things with a sense of calm and ease. While others around you may be stressed or worried about money, you're approaching it with a clear head and a calm heart. You've got the courage to act when the timing is right, and that's where your financial strength lies. However, remember not to let pride get the best of you. Have you ever pushed your luck a little too far, only to regret it later? It's a reminder that while confidence is key, overconfidence can lead to missteps. Balance is everything. If you're thinking about making a financial move, like an investment or even a small splurge, trust your instincts but stay grounded. With the right approach, you can make decisions that will benefit you in the long run. Just be mindful not to overdo it. There's a fine line between courage and recklessness. As long as you stay centered, you'll find that things fall into place just as they should. So, what's on your mind today? Are you ready to create your own luck and take that next step toward abundance? What's one thing you've been meaning to focus on that could help you move forward? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's inspire each other to embrace this positive energy and make the most of the opportunities ahead. Together, we can take this day as a chance to create, connect, and thrive.